Wow, it looks like I just fucking snorted some cocaine. My eyes are super watery. Actually, I just had the sneeze attacks. But what I want to talk, something pretty funny that just happened. If you follow me on Twitter, I kind of posted what kind of happened. So, to make a long story short, me and Rachel had moved in with my sister and my brother-in-law when we left college a while back. And we had moved in, and then my sister and my brother-in-law got a divorce. She pretty much moved out on him right when we moved in. It was kind of an awkward situation, and me and Rachel lived with him for a little while longer. And when my sister moved out, which he's a cool guy, I've always liked him. And so, make a long story short, we ended up moving out and getting an apartment, then eventually buying a house. Well, I talked to him a few times, and for something reminded me of him yesterday. And so I was like, oh, I wonder what Sean's been up to. His name's Sean. And it was weird. I don't really see him on my Facebook feed that many times. And I just saw him on my Facebook feed this morning. I'm like, oh, I'll text him. And because me and him kind of have a funny relationship. We just kind of talk shit, whatever. So I texted him. I was like, what's up? Or I said, hey, penis mouth. And he didn't, me and him are still cool. He didn't respond or anything. So I'm like, oh, maybe he's asleep or something at work. And so then I just sat down to take a shit about 20 minutes ago. This was 3 hours later, and somebody calls me. It says Sean, and I was like, oh, sweet. He's just going to call us to see what's up. And so I answer the phone. I say, perfect timing. I just sat down and about to take a shit, and nobody said anything. And then I'm like, oh, this possibly couldn't be his number anymore. Nobody said anything, and then it was a dude. He's like, hello? And he's like, I was like, Sean? He's like, no, this isn't Sean. You need to stop fucking sending inappropriate things to this number. And I was like, oh, sorry, man. I was like totally like apologetic. I'm like, oh, sorry, man. This is what my ex-brother-in-law's phone number. He's like, no, it fucking wasn't. I contacted Verizon. It wasn't their fucking number. You want me to take this to the next level? And then me, uh-oh, baby crying. And then me, I'm like, well, it actually was his number. That's why I have it in the phone, and that's why I was texting that stuff, because I thought it was my fucking ex-brother-in-law. And I was like, you can take it to the next level, buddy, but that's what happened. And he's like, that's it, next level, and hangs up. And then I'm kind of like, fuck, what does the next level mean? You gonna come murder me or something? He has my phone number and stuff now. So then I texted him. I was like, sorry for the confusion, man. I thought this was my brother-in-law, Sean. Why else would I text and think it was you calling and saying inappropriate things? I was like, I'm 26. I'm not like a fucking... I didn't think it was like... What happened was it was his son's number or his daughter's number. Imagine if somebody texted your 10-year-old daughter and was like, hey, penis mouth. So yeah, that's how my morning started. And fuck, I gotta go get the baby up. He's crying in there now. I'm over here making a video and he's crying. You guys are more important than me, it seems like, but no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's a funny thing that happened this morning. I thought it was pretty funny. Maybe it's not funny. Maybe I look like the asshole. But yeah, I guess if you haven't talked to somebody for a while, you might want to be careful what you're texting them and stuff, because they could have changed their number, which it seems like that happened. So, peace.